Today, we're taking customer service from chaotic to crystal clear with the help of AI. First up, we're going to be mapping out the most common issues your business will see and crafting a master list of responses that feel as personal as a handwritten note. But we're not just creating a guide, we're building a training program for your team that's as cutting edge as it gets. We'll teach you how to use AI to understand your customers' needs better and respond in a way that makes each customer feel like they're the star of the show. This, in turn, will build brand loyalty, reduce refunds, and make them much more of a fan of your company, even if they had a bad first experience. So, enough talking. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? This is Josh Rosenberg, the AI guy. So, here's the deal. Traditional customer service sucks. As a customer, you often feel like the company you just gave money to doesn't give a damn about you. They don't want to help you out, and they're going to give you some kind of canned generic response that usually isn't what you need. And if you work in the customer service department, you might get so many customer tickets that it's impossible to give everybody the personalized attention and help that they need. Today, we're going to be using AI to change that. All right. So if you don't have anything set up yet for customer service, this is going to put you ahead of the game and it's going to save you a lot of time. So you're going to be able to take this same prompt and modify it slightly for your company. All the information that I'm feeding ChatGPT is just made up. All right. But the principles of how all this works stays the same. So our prompt says, I work for a company called Pup Polishers, which is an e-commerce company that sells dog grooming products online. Give me a list of the top 10 most common customer service issues we will probably face and a perfect response to each one. So right away, ChatGPT understands the kind of business that we have. Online e-commerce business. We're selling dog grooming products. It knows our name, Pup Polishers. So similar businesses are going to have similar kinds of customer service issues. And these will come up again and again and again and again. And they're going to make up about 95 to 98% of all of your service issues. So this is generating a list of what those issues are probably going to be, as well as a good response that, as you'll see, is exactly what you'd want your customer service team to say. So if somebody were to write in and say, I haven't received my order yet, it's past the expected delivery date. The response could be, we sincerely apologize for the delay in your order's delivery. We understand how important it is for you to receive your products on time, especially when it comes to your pet's grooming needs. ChatGPT listens. We're immediately looking for the status of your shipment. We'll update you within 24 hours with the progress and expected delivery date. We appreciate your patience and are here to assist you further if needed. That's pretty great. That's, about as boilerplate as you can get, but that's what you want. And as you can see, it's going to finish off the list of 10 very soon. And this is, really, especially if you're a small online business and you outsource your customer service, a lot of times you might be outsourcing to a non-native English speaking country. This is the exact kind of documentation that you would send to them in order to make sure that they can actually take care of your customers. Now, what happens when somebody has an issue that is not one of these 10? Let's take a look at how we do that. All right. So the prompt that we have for that says, generate a response for a customer who receives the wrong item and is incredibly rude about it. Include an apology, a quick solution, a lighthearted joke to ease the situation. Not everybody is going to be the same, especially when you're dealing with a faceless online company. It's one thing if you go into a store and you say, hey, this isn't right, this is defective, this isn't the right size, whatever it is, you're dealing with somebody face to face. Yes, you do have a lot of Karens out there, but the number of Karens that you'll find online just skyrockets. All right. So, dear, whatever their name is, first and foremost, we are incredibly sorry for the mix-up in your order. It seems our pack got a bit too excited and we're fetching the wrong item for you. So because we are a dog grooming business, it's going to make some dog references. This is done to break the tension and to try and add a little brevity. We understand how frustrating this can be, especially when you're looking forward to pampering your furry friend with our products. Here's what we're going to do to make things right. Immediate correction. We're dispatching the correct item to you right away at no additional cost. Look out for the confirmation email with your new tracking number. Return made easy. For the item you received an error, there's no need to send it back. Consider it a gift from us to you, or perhaps surprise your pup. If it's not something that you can use, we can encourage you to donate it to a fellow dog lover or your local animal shelter. And a little something extra. We understand that this has been a rough experience, so we're including a special surprise in your corrected order to hopefully bring a smile to both you and your pup's face. To ensure you're not barking up the wrong tree again, could you please confirm your shipping address for us? This will help make sure that your order lands at the right doorstep this time. Lastly, we want to leave you with a little joke to lighten the mood. Why did the dog sit in the shade? Because he didn't want to be a hot dog. That's a little bit cheesy, but it's cute, right? And then it just goes out to close out this email. So this is great because you can now take this prompt right here and you can use it for any customer service issue that was not part of our original 10. So if one of your agents says, hey, customer says this and that, and this is how they're acting, what do I do? If you don't know the answer right off the top of your head, you can use this, just modify it slightly to be applicable to your situation, and that's really it. You can also teach your customer service team how to use it so that they don't need to bother you with it. And I'm sure you probably have a customer service manager, so it wouldn't necessarily be dealing with it, but you get the idea. Well, what happens if we want to go further than just outsourcing our customer service to some people for something like this? Let's say we need to have an in-house team. What happens if we have a real brick and mortar store? We're going to need to be able to train employees how to handle all these customers. And training is one of the areas I see business owners lacking in the most. I talk about this a lot because it comes up a lot. You hire somebody that on paper sounds great. They have all the credentials. They ace the interview. Everything looks good. And then business owners tend to leave them to their own devices. They think this person is perfect for the job. They know what to do. Go do it. Well, that's where you start to bring in really bad underperforming employees. Training is essential. So if you hire somebody and maybe they don't start going to work right away, you spend a week or 2 weeks. I know some companies that will spend 6 weeks training employees before they put them out there. This usually means much more long-term employees that are much more well-trained. They do a better job and they're going to be with you for a lot longer. Very rare that you'll see somebody that will go through several weeks of training and then just up and leave. Usually if they're going to sit through that, they're going to want to see it through. So the prompt that we're going to use for that is, I want to train my team, test their knowledge, and make sure that they really know what they are doing and are the right person for this job. Give me 5 role-playing exercises, 5 knowledge checks and quizzes, and language and tone training exercises. So let's see what this comes up with, because now we can use this to train our team. And by the way, you can put any number you want in there. I just used 5 because it'll be a nice, easy number. Depending on how complex your business operation is and the tasks that you're going to have them do, you could have a lot more stuff produced. All right. This took about 2 minutes or so to complete, so I just skipped ahead a little bit. But look at this. We have role-playing exercises for any of the kinds of customer service issues that comes up. Honestly, since we had 10 main issues, I would probably have 10 exercises. This way we can train our teams on each one individually. And let's say they spend a day or two dealing with how do you handle wrong product being received? You may be able to ask them a quiz about that. Next, we have knowledge checks and quizzes. So let's say you want your customer service team to know everything about your products that you sell inside and out. So you have them study it, you're training them on that. And now you can ask them to take a quiz to prove their knowledge. All right. The policies that your company has. So, whatever those policies might be about giving discounts or returns or refunds, maybe it's free returns within 30 days, but you need to have a receipt. You need to make sure that your customer service team knows this stuff inside and out. So here's how we can have different tests to help ensure on that. Language and tone training. You got to make sure that they're speaking to your customers the way that you want them to be spoken to. So we have training exercises to make sure that they're speaking correctly and they're not being rude or aggressive or pushy, or they're not misrepresenting anything. So this is some great ways to train our team. All right, we're going to have to wrap this up soon. But before we go, real quick, I'm hosting a free masterclass that teaches you how to use AI to get a ton of customers to your site, ready to buy with their credit cards out, excited to turn their money over to you. Trust me, you're not going to miss it. There's a link to that masterclass in the description below. Don't forget to hit the like button, click subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss out on any of the using AI to grow your business training. And let me know your worst customer service experience in the comments below. All right, I'll talk to you soon.